Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 5.
Grand Forks police are now fully armed and recording. Good evening and thank you for joining us. Stephanie has the night off. All officers on patrol now have body cams to make video and audio recordings of public interactions. As Valley News Team's Neil Carlson shows us, police say so far it's working out well for everyone.
During this traffic stop, dash cam video appears to show what may be an overly aggressive officer drawing his gun on the driver. But his body cam quickly sorts out the truth.
Is that a real gun right there? Is that a real... Hey, don't touch it!
No, I'm sorry.
Don't you touch that gun!
I'm sorry. Yeah,
don't you keep your hands out of the car.
And here in Grand Forks, police say their body cams are already clearing up citizen complaints against officers in a couple of hours rather than days.
Able to pull up the body-worn camera video, sit down with the citizen, explain what we did, and we've had many occasions where the public says, hey, thanks, we understand, and they've withdrawn any complaints.
And while some may complain that those police body cams infringe on their personal privacy by recording everything, but the fact of the matter is it's just about impossible to go anywhere nowadays without being on camera. Here on 3rd Street in downtown Grand Forks, surveillance cameras are everywhere, recording 24/7.
In this day and age, they realize they're being videotaped anyway. You know, with cell phones and all the video footage from commercial buildings, that era of privacy, maybe that's kind of gone by the wayside, I don't know.
Lieutenant Love says the video protects officers from false complaints and citizens from the possibility of officers behaving badly.
It's one thing for me to say Neil was disorderly, but it's another thing to show somebody what Neil was doing. Okay. So I think even the courts and everybody involved like the body-worn camera footage. It just tells the whole story a little bit better.
In Grand Forks, Neil Carlson, Valley News Live.
On a related note regarding surveillance video, a production team from the Discovery Channel is in Grand Forks shooting a special on the Drew Shadim case. It'll focus on how surveillance video was used to help solve the case. See No Evil is expected to air early next year on the Discovery Channel. Embattled North Dakota Lieutenant Governor Drew Wrigley kicked off Big Iron in Fargo this morning and dodged media questions about his affair and other things. Wrigley welcomed the international crowds and talked to them about the importance of agriculture trade with North Dakota. After his prepared remarks, Wrigley quickly stepped away from media who were waiting to ask about his recent admission about his affair as well as his possible bid for governor. He didn't want to talk to us and sped away to another meeting. We asked his staff why the lieutenant governor wouldn't stop and talk to the media. We were told he didn't have time to answer questions on camera. A warning about scammers using charities to rip you off. A local woman contacted our whistleblower hotline trying to decide if she should donate to a breast cancer research fund that contacted her. She was thinking it could be a scam. We spoke with a local expert to find out how to tell a hoax from a legit nonprofit. He says if you have any doubt, you should double check.
You can call the local chapter and you can find out, is this mailing actually coming from your parent organization, from your national organization? And then the other thing that I really stress is we encourage people in Fargo, Moorhead, West Fargo, this region, to support their local nonprofits.
Deal says there are websites you can use to check the legitimacy of an organization. We have links on our website. You can log on to valleynewslive.com and click on the hot button. And if you need help uncovering fraud and corruption in your community, call our whistleblower hotline at 701-237-6576 and leave your tip. A member of our investigative team will get on the case and go to work to expose the truth. It's breezy and warm out there. There are a few showers popping up on the radar. So let's find out from Hutch just who will have to worry about those this evening. Hutch?
Thank you so much, Andrea. Heading into the evening hours, we have temperatures that are as warm as 91 degrees in the Central Dakota's Bismarck. At that reading, 94 in Pierre, 80s here in the valley, and it's reached those 70s and 80s in northwest Minnesota as well. And it's been a breezy day across the valley with peak wind gusts almost to 40 miles per hour. You want to hold on to the hat as you head outdoors this evening. A few sprinkles popping up near the northern Red River Valley and northwest Minnesota. That's where the chances are best for a sidewalk sprinkle. Nothing much more than that, though, Andrea. I think temperatures stay in the 80s till just after sunset, then cooling into the 70s. It will be windy throughout, so again, the hairspray, something you may want to use a little extra of tonight. Changes are coming, though, as we close out our work week. I'll tell you where the cool and rainy weather is going to set up here in just a few minutes.
Yeah, I heard it's going to hit.
It's changing.
Yeah, thanks, Hutch. South Dakota state and federal authorities say the fire that destroyed a popular biker bar in Sturgis, South Dakota was accidental. Investigators now say conclusively that the fire at Full Throttle Saloon in Sturgis started in the main part of the bar and was an accident. The loss is estimated at $10 million. The bar had been the subject of a reality television series. Its amenities include zip lines, musical stages, and rental cabins. A tragic story in western North Dakota. A one-year-old girl from Stanley has died after being run over in a driveway. The North Dakota State Patrol says a woman was backing a Ford F-150 out of a driveway at a home when the truck hit the child. The girl was rushed to the Stanley Hospital, but she died of her injuries. The accident happened about 1:30 yesterday afternoon. Troopers say charges will not be filed in this case. It's been almost 365 days since the death of NDSU student Tom Bierson. Last night, we shared with you the story of healing as we sat down with his parents. Coming up tonight on Valley News Live 10 at 10, Tom Bierson's parents talk about their son's case and if they think they'll ever see justice. A program that's gotten a lot of attention continues to have unanswered questions. So today, a meeting just kicked off to discuss the Minnesota medical marijuana program. Officials say the meeting is an opportunity to hear Minnesotans' perspectives about the program and its future. They also say they're looking for input on whether intractable pain should be added to the list of medical conditions that qualify for the program. That's pain for which no relief or cure has been found medically. The opening of a dispensary in Moorhead has been delayed, but will open before the July 1st, 2016 legal deadline, according to the Minnesota Medical Solutions, which will operate the dispensary. The patient center in Moorhead will be in the 7th and Main Plaza. The Bison may soon represent more than just NDSU, or rather North Dakota State University. Senator John Hoeven is introducing legislation to make the animal the country's national mammal. The bill is called the National Bison Legacy Act, and according to Senator Hoeven, it will recognize the significance of the bison. Bison were once hunted almost to extinction, but thanks to efforts led by President Teddy Roosevelt, they recovered to the point where they could be reintroduced to the wild. That effort is recognized as one of the first successful conservation stories in America. The bison is the largest land mammal in the United States and now exists in all 50 states. You can share your thoughts on the Valley News Live Facebook page. Just search Valley News Live, like our page, and comment on the story we posted. It's the biggest farm show in the Midwest, and it's back in the Red River Valley. The Big Iron Farm Show kicked off today for its 35th year. More than 70,000 people are expected to visit over the three-day event. The biggest and newest technology and farming equipment is all in one place to help those in agriculture plan their future.
It's been really fun to watch that evolution, and it'd be really neat to see what's going to happen in the next 10 years. And of course, a great place to see it is right here at Big Iron. I mean, that's what really makes this the show for not only for what's going on today, but for what's going on tomorrow in agriculture.
For more information, go to valleynewslive.com and click on the hot button for more details. If you have a picky eater at home, you can learn how to make your mealtime fun. Family Wellness is hosting a Picky Eaters discussion. The event runs from 6:30 to 7:30 tonight at the Wellness Ed Room. The presentation will provide suggestions to increase a child's interest in eating a variety of foods. This event is free and open to the community, so you can register at the front desk or call the number on your screen. Still ahead tonight, Target tests an online delivery business. Hear which items you could have delivered to your house.
Temperatures well above average for this time of the year, mid-80s in the Southern Valley. We will see changes in our temperature and our rain chances closing out the week. Your details are straight ahead.